Good morning. Continuing with principles of management. Last class we did 7 principles. Hope you have seen that video. And total 14 principles of management are being given by Henri Fayol, out of which we have covered till remuneration of employees. Okay. So today we will cover rest of the principles. Let us start from centralization and decentralization. Centralization is what? Where the power is vested with one person, or it is concentrated. The decision making authority is concentrated. And what is decentralization? When this authority is dispersed to many people, right? So in an organization where the big organizations, it is not very practical to have centralization. Once the organizations are growing, the business is expanding, size of the organization is increasing, in that case decentralization has to happen. Okay. And then depending upon the maturity levels of employees, nature, as I told you, size of the organization, management should strike a judicious balance between centralization and decentralizations. And large organizations have more decentralizations than small. Suppose you start one restaurant and it is running very well, you're making profits, and now you think of expanding, right? Expansion, every businessman wants to do. So in that case you'll open another branch, right? So you cannot be there at both the branches, so you would appoint somebody who will take charge of that particular branch. Okay, so the decision making authority has to be dispersed. The person who is going to manage that restaurant will be different, and he will have that decision making authority for running the operations there. Okay, so how much authority has to be dispersed or decentralized, that can be again taken care of. Now, the next principle is scalar chain. See, in organizations, there are superiors, there are subordinates, there are people working at multiple levels. Top level management, middle level, low level management, all that we covered, right? So there's a formal line of authority moving from highest to lowest. So in scalar chain, what Fayol said, if the employee J wants, uh, here the diagram is okay. Let me tell you as per this diagram. See, suppose this employee wants to communicate with this employee. Okay, so he will have to choose this route. Okay, this route. One needs to speak to 5. He cannot speak directly to 5. He has to follow this chain. Okay, and this is suppose CEO. These are two departments, one production, one marketing. Both the heads are reporting to this person, right? But of course, at some point of time, this person may have to communicate something urgent to this person. That means at number 3 here in production department wants to talk to C here in marketing department, and it's urgent. So in that case, he need not follow this scalar chain. It's not necessary that he will tell his boss and his boss will tell the other super boss, and then it will reach CEO, and then CEO will send the communication. So it may take very long, and the decision making will delay, and it may hamper the performance of the company. So in that case, what he suggested, if there is an emergency, this employee can speak directly to this C employee. okay, which is a shorter path. And this path is also known as gangplank. This violation of scalar chain is known as gangplank. Okay, so I hope it is understood. Yeah, so let us talk about the next principle, that is order. Order means people and material must be kept in or must be available at the appropriate time and at suitable place. Okay, suppose you want to meet HR manager and you have taken a small 10 minutes break from your work and you want to see HR manager to maybe to talk to him on something which really matters to you, and then uh, you go to his office and he's not available, right? So you won't be able to talk and your time will be wasted. You look for him here and there, and then 10 minutes break what you had taken, it may extend and it is going to hamper your productivity. Okay, let me give you an example from school itself. Suppose you go to library and you want to issue a book of business studies, okay? And then you are looking around, but you are unable to find it because it is not kept in order. It is not labeled. You don't know which rack will have that book which you are looking for, right? So it is going to waste your time. Yeah, so that's why Fayol said people and material must be in suitable places at appropriate time for maximum efficiency. And there's a place for every person and everything in an organization, that the person and thing should always be present at its place. Okay, and when this principle is followed, it will result in increase in efficiency and productivity of the organization. This was order. The next principle, equity, as the name suggests, all employees should be treated equally, irrespective of which caste he belongs to, what color he has, what gender that person has. So all that needs to be ignored. That shouldn't matter. Actually, the performance should matter. So this principle emphasizes kindliness and justice in the behavior of managers towards workers. It shouldn't happen that a person is maybe you're a recruitment manager in a firm, and then uh, you are interviewing people, and then you do selection on the basis of maybe their caste or gender, right? So that is not correct. There should be fair and just treatment to employees, and the management must ensure that there is no discrimination on any basis. Fayol doesn't rule out the use of force if the situation demands. It says, yeah, okay, people should be equally treated, but if people are not behaving in certain manner which is expected out of them, then yes, some force is allowed. If situation demands, you can apply force. Force doesn't mean you're hitting the people, yeah? I hope you understand. Okay, the next one is stability of personnel. Can you see this picture? I quit, I quit. Everybody's frustrated in the organization and they just want to leave. If people are leaving your organization, they're not stable in the organization, it is not good for the health of the organization. Any organization would like to retain people, because what will happen if you keep hiring and firing people? One thing is, what people you hired, there's a cost. You train them, they start working for your organization, training cost is involved. And once they start performing and they're not happy with your terms and conditions later on what you're trying to put on them, they just quit and maybe join a competitor again, which is not good for your employees. So whenever Fayol says, whenever you are hiring any person, you should give them enough time to prove themselves, right? Employees should be kept for minimum fixed tenure. Give them 6 months. Let's watch out. Give them time to settle down and then check on their performance. Okay, the selection should be proper so that they are useful for the organization. Now, employee turnover should be minimized to maintain organizational efficiency. Turnover means people leaving the organization, attrition. Okay, one selected employee should be given reasonable time to show results. Any adhocism in this regard will create instability or insecurity among employees. If you say, okay, we'll keep you for 1 month, we'll see your performance, and if you're not good, you may leave, or we will tell you to leave. So this kind of, this will create instability in the organization and insecurity in employees' mind. And maybe because of that pressure, he may not perform also, right? So high employee turnover will also lead to increased recruitment, selection, training cost. I have explained it to you before, right? So this was stability of personnel. The next principle is initiative. Very important. In once when I was working in Reliance, there used to be a board like if you have an idea, you will be rewarded, or something on giving ideas, right? So initiative is what? uh, Initiative means the first step with self motivation. You're doing something not because your boss has told you, or your company has told you, or given you your KRAs, means key result areas have been given. No, you're doing it because you want to do it, and you feel that this is going to bring a very good change in the organization in terms of both productivity, and could be anything that is a positive change. So employees should be encouraged to take challenging and innovative steps from their side, right? And it is thinking out and executing the plan. Initiative, people are thinking differently, and they're trying to execute that plan. And this is one of the traits of an intelligent person, and any organization or any manager should appreciate it. And the provisions of suggestion box for the employee should be welcomed. Yeah, initiative and ideas which result in substantial cost and time reduction should be rewarded. Fine. So if somebody's idea is really working for the organization, you should reward that person, and it also motivates others to take initiatives. The next one is spirit de corps. What does it mean? The team spirit. There has to be team spirit among the workers. Feeling of brotherhood. I should be, we should be replaced by I, right? By I. So, sorry, I said it otherwise. I should be replaced by we. It should be feeling of brotherhood, that we are working for the one organization. So we have to work in collaboration with coordination. So according to Fayol, management should promote a team spirit of unity and harmony among employees, or else objectives will be difficult to accomplish. Team spirit will result in mutual trust and belongingness among team members and minimize the use of penalties. Okay, if you're working in a team, you will start trusting each other, then you will feel closer. When there's a team bonding, the results will be better, and there will be no need to use penalties, right? So this was the last principle given by Fayol. So all 14 principles I have covered. Again, I'm telling you guys, if you have not gone through previous videos or the content, kindly go through it. Okay. Thank you. Stay safe.